Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today, like we did yesterday, we're back on Odd Warrior. Hopefully we can get some interesting games. I feel like yesterday's games were a little bit boring. You guys seem to like it though, so hey, I guess I could say my own opinion, but if you guys like it, you guys like it. Anyways, with all that being said, let's just jump right into the first game, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so Druid is probably... I think I have to mull for it being Jade. If it's Jade, Azalina's really fucking good, actually. I kind of just noticed that. If it's Token, though, I want to keep Dyn-o-matic. I think I'm going to keep Dyn-o-matic. I feel like it's pretty good against Jade, but it's also pretty good against Token. And if it's like Net Cthulhu, I mean, we just lose, but hey. Token, though, we can out-heal, which is the big thing. Jade is a little bit harder to win against. Can this deck even beat Jade? I would not actually be surprised if the deck has a stupid hard time beating Jade for the sole fact that we don't have unlimited board wipes like you do in Dead Man's Hand. I'm going to end up making, in this series, a lot of comparisons to Dead Man's Hand. That's for a fairly good reason. I feel like the decks are rather similar. In the way that they're both control warrior decks. One just has a much better early game, but Odd Warrior you traded away for a better... in Dead Man's Hand you traded away a really good early game for a really good late game. By really good late game, I mean an actually unbeatable late game. I know it sounds a little crazy to say, like, what do you mean unbeatable? Well, if you get to the point where the Dead Man's Hand player is just cycling fucking Dead Man's Hands, or N'Zoths every turn, there's no deck in the game that can beat it except for Dead Man's Hand. But I guess the con there is that it's really hard to pilot. I think Dead Man's Hand is probably the hardest deck to pilot in the actual game right now, so yeah. Anyways, before we get too much into the game, or into this video, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I hope y'all have a drink. I personally got me a Pepsi, so you all should have a drink. I see. Can I get away with playing this super greedily? Can. Is it correct? Probably not. I want to just play shield here and have him commit more to the board, block all the damage, and then hero power reckless flurry, or just reckless flurry. Is that too greedy? I actually don't even have to play shield. This is... I have 1, 2, 6. 6 is actually not that much, huh? Or lose all of my armor. I don't lose 4, theoretically. I like playing it really slow. The thing is, if he commits more to the board, then, like, Reckless Flurry becomes, like, stupid OP. Is my mentality here. Well, that doesn't die, sadly. So it's Big Druid. This is why I feel like I have to get more out of my board wipes. Due to it being Big Druid. So I can do... I have to hero power to Reckless Flurry to get everything. Well, I can't get this. And then I can't even sort and board that. That's a little problematic. Or I could play it slow again. I could play it slow again. This time I play shield. No, he hits me with his face first. I could just brawl here too. I guess brawl's fine. Hopefully the 4/6 survives. Okay. That's okay. It's not optimal. That's really good for me. It's not optimal that this survived because it would have died just a Ravaging Ghoul, but it's okay. That's fine. Oh, that's really fucking bad, huh? this to a minion. No, the mana does work out how I want it to. Okay, never mind. No, it doesn't. I lied. Yeah, this... I think I misplayed. I have to stop being so greedy with my board wipes. I think that's the problem. I try to get max amount of value out of everything, and I think in a matchup like this, you can't afford to do that crazy enough. Things I just don't want to lose out on value is the big thing. Which is why I try to maximize the value for everything. Alright, this plays around Nourish, hero powering instead of dropping Deathlord. So, if he had, sorry, not Nourish, Naturalize. Because he could have just naturalized this. So then, yeah. That's fine, I draw a card. That does 5 to that. It's not good enough. Still not good enough. Yeah, no, I don't have enough mana for all that. Well, remember I said play around Naturalize? Can't do that right now. Okay, that's a really good hit for me. That's a really bad hit for me. I have to think so much of my turns that Nazdarmu is actually super, super bad. Okay, but at least he kind of played into Brawl a little. I was hoping for something small, but I guess not. That's actually better, huh? Yeah, that was a better board wipe there. And I could play a minion here just to get an extra minion. Fuck. I needed that to be a portal. I need to be able to drop Boom. I need a turn where he just doesn't play anything so I can drop Boom. Or a turn where I draw Shield Slam and I could just Shield Slam whenever he plays. That can't be Shield Slammed. That's a very awkward card. That's such an awkward card. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. Oops. Oh, that's tilting. I think that game I was just too greedy on my kill spells. I should have played my Reckless Flurry when I had a chance. Probably. This deck I don't feel like it wins. I feel like there's no win con in it. Which is why when I had like Fire Plume Phoenix, or yeah, is it called Fire Plume something? Anyways, let's jump right into the next game, and I'll see you guys there. All right, Mage. I feel like this one should be okay. Weirdly enough, because of Dyn-o-matic, this card's like actually insane. Shield Slam's also really good. Again, I think Acolyte of Pain is too slow in this matchup. Weirdly enough, Boom is a terrible draw in this specific scenario. Anyways, so getting back what I was saying right before to this deck having no win con, or there's no way to win in it. The only way this deck could win is with Dr. Boom. The only fucking way. The problem I find with that is that the deck feels like it just does nothing beside answer. And then once you run out of answers, you can't do much anymore. It's a very weird feeling, but it's true. What the fuck? Oh my god, he had the perfect draw. That's a really good draw. His draw was insane. Sorry for not saying much there, but his draw was actually insane. By the way, this is one of the ones where I think we should win. Solely due to the fact that I'm pretty sure that deck isn't OTK. Pretty sure it just does a lot of fucking damage in one turn with like mountain or giants or something. So we just have to predict his turn. We have to predict the turn he plays giant. And on that turn, just go play Bulwark Shield. That's a really good draw. Let's play the one off the top, you know, a little bit more tilting compared to playing the one that we have in hand. But that's a really, really solid draw. So yeah, getting back onto the topic of no win cons, I feel like the only, like, as I said, right, the only real win con is Dr. Boom. And that's, like, not the most reliable win con, if that makes sense. I know I should have shield blocked first, but there was nothing that I was going to draw in this entire deck that would have changed my play there. Weirdly enough, I know it's really weird to say, but, like, I would not have preferred to play a minion or any of the other cards. My play for the next couple turns is just hero power. Or if not even... I guess I could drop Dr. Boom, but I think Dr. Boom is a better drop on 9. So just next turn I go, like... I actually need to play a card next turn. I could drop Dyn-o-matic. Or I could drop this. This is a fine drop because it has the possibility of summoning a giant from his deck. Or Archmage Antonidas. So then we just burned his entire win con. That's a really good card to RNG. Okay. We could also get our own. We can also get our own quest reward, which could be really good with Azalina. I think this time we played Dr. Boom. I think we just drop Dr. Boom, and I think we don't win off that, but we get... It's like a really good card to play, I guess is what I'm saying. So unless he plans on completing quest next turn, dropping a whole bunch of giants, and then... That gives me more damage, though. I guess Frostbolt. It also prevents me from pulling out a card from his deck, which is pretty good for him. There's a 1 in 4 chance that I actually can't use this hero power. Because if it's delivery drone, I can't actually use it. I think I have to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Worst comes worst, I just play Sword and Board. That's fine. As I said, a 1 in 4 I couldn't use it. That's strictly better than the other hero power we had. Yeah. See, like, I feel like this one is one of the ones where Dead Man's Hand is much weaker. Because you just don't gain as much armor compared to here, where we gain a shitload of armor. Right now, his giants have to beat... Oh, is it actually full-on combo? Is it like Archmage Antonidas and all that bullshit combo? Or I feel like no, it has to be giant combo. Like it just actually has to be. And if it is giant combo, I feel like we're heavily favored. This can cycle here. We can burn 1 card, but we have our main win con out right now, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, I also added a Mega Assembly, like that's kind of a win con. Okay, yeah, so it is giant combo. Can you summon 75 power worth of guys? This is the big question. Echo of Medivh. Okay. Okay. This is fine. How many actually can I kill? If not all of them? I mean, I can kill all of them for sure with this. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather get all of them out of the way now. If I'm being 100% honest. So yeah, that. Let's hit this first. Plus 1 health. That's 16 plus 24 plus 16. That's 40. 56. So he's not quite at lethal yet. He does a lot of damage, but it's not quite lethal. So even if he drops all of his giants here, and he also has to hit that. Yeah, he's not quite at lethal yet, which is good. This is also really good hero power. Hopefully he plays some amount of these giants. It's going to be another Echo Medivh, isn't it? Did he really RNG an Echo Medivh? He did. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I feel like this is the safest play. It's just to hero power Plague. Yeah, hero power Plague is pretty safe. I sadly don't have the 5 mana now to play Zilliax, but that's kind of whatever. I don't know why I picked this. Can anyone tell me why I picked this? Now let's just play another full board of giants. So, perfect. Alright. Okay, that's fine. How do we want to do it? I mean, we can do this plus this. That deals with that really cleanly. But I want a hero power. I mean, actually, just Dyn-o-matic deals with that, huh? What do I want to be able to... Okay, I take this as I can magnetize onto it with Zilliax. Fuses. Boom, 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 boom. So his hand is open the Waygate and a whole bunch of giants, so I can drop this for free. That's a very good hero power. It kind of scares him out of dropping all of the fucking things. Okay. Oh! No, so we die anyways because he has Varga. I see. Is that lethal? Yeah, it must be. 8, 16, 24, 32. Yeah. Huh. Ha, I see. I see. So, almost nothing I could have done. Unless they had drawn Bulwark Shield, which would have blocked 4, so it would have been 16 plus... How much is that? 48, so 50... No, 64? I don't think there's actually a way I won that game. He had the best possible turn 1 in that deck, or turn 2 in that deck, so... Oh well. Huh. So that's how that mage deck wins. Interesting. That's actually the first time I played against Open the Waygate that didn't just win with Archmage Antonidas. But I feel that's a relatively old list, the Archmage Antonidas one. We have time for one more, so let's just queue up one more. I'll see you guys there. Another druid. Huh. Okay. In between the games, I was thinking back at the game we just played, and I figured out exactly where I misplayed. I misplayed on turn 2, and that cost me the game. In case it's token, I want to keep both of those. And why are you saying, may I have misplayed on turn 2? That was not proper English, but we ignore that. The reason I'm saying I misplayed on turn 2 is... or turn 3, I guess. Is I had the option to Bladestorm, or I had the option to play, what is it called? Reckless Flurry. 100% there, I should have played Reckless Flurry. And I know it sounds kind of like retarded, but hear me out. If I would have had Bladestorm, I would have saved 30, or what was it? 24 health, I believe? No, more than 24. I think I took 4 hits. I either took 3 or 4 hits earlier on, where Blade Flurry would have just wiped his board. So, I 100% think if I would have saved that 24 health, I think I would have survived that turn. I might not have survived, but I would have been in a much harder place for him to OTK. Jesus Christ, that was probably nasty, but hey. Jesus Christ. So yeah. So I think that misplay all the way back there cost me that game. Due to the fact where I only played one Bladestorm and I never saw Omega Assembly, I think I lost because of that. I know exactly what he's playing, but at the same time I don't know what he's playing. This has to be an OTK deck with this, right? Is it Mechathune? It's probably some version of Mechathune. I don't think it would be big. Oh, it's the Undertaker list, I believe. That's the best minion he could have... Oh, that was also the only minion he could have pulled. I feel like I need this dead, huh? Huh. If I had one more mana, it would be fine. But I sadly don't. My only way of killing that is super bad, and I don't like it. Can I play it greedy and not kill it here? I think so. I think one turn of Vargoth... fuck, now that wakes up. I had to kill that when I had the chance. At least now I can do this plus this to kill that. I guess that's okay. I think this was probably overall the right choice. My only other play... So you just curve into a 3-mana Geppetto, drawing combo piece. Okay. Okay there, buddy old pal. And I thought I could win this game. That's a good meme. I don't know if I can actually win this game from here. I feel like that was probably the best play he could have made in his deck, and he just did it. That's unfortunate. At least if he plays both 1-health minions and I don't die, and he trades the 3-2 into my 3-3, I can wipe the board, theoretically, but I don't know, like, I feel like he just gets too much value off those 2 1-mana cards. Right? He draws 2, so, yeah. So he draws 2 1/1s, but, like, if one of them's a Malagos, so 1-mana Malagos is just too much value for me to do. So one of them has to be Malagos or Mechathune. And he's digging, like, now he's just emptying out his deck. Or drawing burst pieces. Unless it's Undertaker, in which case... I mean, hey. That's really bad for me, but at least I can still wipe the board here. That's clean. I'm not sure how I went from this position. I feel like I'm saying that every single fucking game I play with this deck. I have to change the list. I'm going to spend tomorrow working on a new list for this. I feel like this one's just so bad. You're playing that with 2 1-drops in hand. Even Malagos doesn't have to be 0. That doesn't make sense. If you roll a 1-drop, you just, like, cocked yourself. I feel. Mega Assembly's a fairly good card to draw. I don't know why he played that. I feel like you'd want to play the 1 cost first. Because... Unless he drops him this turn? But then why would you have rushed out Geppetto? What? I'm so confused. I don't get what he's doing. Is that why I lose so many games? I just don't understand what my opponent's doing half the time? Question mark. This is the first game that we've played with this deck so far that we haven't drawn Dr. Boom on turn 7. Or we haven't had him on turn 7. It sucks wasting this like this, by the way, but I have to. A 6/6 taunt lifesteal is normally pretty fucking good. It's like a lot of pressure. So, yeah, this is just the cost of 8. Yeah, so that could have hit one of the 1-drops. In which case he has a 0-mana 1/1. I don't see how that is better. Okay, that's fine. So it has to be Malygos, and he just hasn't drawn his Malygos. Malygos or Cthulhu are the only cards I could see this play, or this style of play, making sense with. Next turn we get to go Omega Assembly. This is why it's fine to play more minions out of my hand. Also, Drew doesn't have really big board wipes. So, like, all he could do is naturalize here. In which case I draw 4 cards. I mean, I guess you could go naturalize... No? Even that's only 4 damage. Swipe Hero Power. Naturalize. Swipe Wrath. Okay, so he hit a 1-drop. If you're making all your... Oh. I see. But what happens if you would have rolled the other 1-drop? Okay, so it was Malygos. The other card was Malygos, and he had to hit Aviana. Because if he would have hit Aviana, then the minions would have cost 1 less. Okay, so it was a combo deck. He just didn't get to pull off the combo. Because he failed the roll. I see. Alright. This might be a longer video, but I think I can play one more. Alright guys, I'll see you guys there. Okay. So this is probably Zoo. If it's Zoo, I think we're favored. If it's like even, we're probably not favored. And if it's Cube, I didn't mean to click that. I would have mulled the Acolyte. Survive. So it's not even. So it could still be Zoo. This card is so bad against Zoo. It's okay against Cube, but it's so bad against Zoo. This minion right here tells me if it's Cube or Zoo. Cube. Or Mechathune. It could be Mechathune. But I feel like if you're playing Mechathune, you should be playing Quest, no? Drawing a 0-mana Mechathune seems pretty decent. Guess you don't have to. Okay, so it's Mechathune. Ravaging Ghoul here is very solid. I don't like Acolyte of Pain here. I feel like the card's fairly weak. Although his draw so far has been really good due to being a combo deck and drawing 2 card draws for the first 2 turns of the game. Very solid. That's really good against Mechathune. There's no way he can mill me out with this. I mean, worst case scenario, I draw 1 card here. Best case scenario, I draw 3. But even then, I don't know if I necessarily... drawing 3 is still really good. No, trust me. I can hit with Ghoul and Sword and Board. I want to draw cards, though. I don't mind playing it slow here. By slow, I mean semi-slow. I want to get 10 health or 10 armor, and I want this to die, in case it is Mechathune. In which case, if we pull out Mechathune, we win. If we pull out Galvanizer, we win. Right? I feel like that is it. Deathlord, the anti-combo card. I really like Deathlord. Kind of want to replace one, though, with Dirty Rat. I feel like Dirty Rat's just as good. It can win so many games by itself. It's insane. That's dangerously close to hand size, buddy. Okay, so it has to be some form of combo deck. He burns a card. What the fuck? Playing this, he burnt a card. Yeah, and I want this to die, kinda. It's a terrible card to burn. At least now there's only 1 Runic Egg that's like a super bad pull off Deathlord. Like, even hitting something like Hemet, if it is Mechathune, is still really solid. Jesus Christ. He's drawn every single piece of card draw in that deck. almost. There's one Novice, one Runic, one Cobalt Guardian, one Mortal Coil left, I think. It's not what I wanted it to be. Yeah, I was gonna say he must have Mecha'thun in hand, but... So if you had Mecha'thun in hand there, and like all the combo pieces, it's fine just to burn cards. I was gonna say I could play this, but it doesn't kill anything there, so I think I just dropped this. I mean, on turn 7, he's not a bad play by any means. That's also the best hero power to get. I never thought I'd be cucked by the fact that everything he's played so far has been... There's the Cobalt Guardian. He's drawn so many cards. What the fuck? I feel like this is an above average draw for Mecha'thun. Unless he has Hammond in his deck, in which case it's a pretty weak draw because he didn't play Hammond on 6. But I mean, fuck. On turn 7, he has 8 cards left in his deck. Okay. This positioning is so good. The fact that this is a top mean is actually so good. So that can kill both of those. Huh. I want a Bladestorm, but it's like super weak here. Let's see what's here first. The better tank is pretty good. Pretty good. I can just sort on board, I guess. This has Rush due to this guy, so that's pretty good. What's his win con? It has to be Mecha'thun. Has to be. Okay, I'm gonna play like if it's Mecha'thun. In which case, we wish we had we wish we were playing Dirty Rat. Because if we were playing Dirty Rat, the thing is, we could have just... Was it a... Yeah, it was a Warlock that we played against that played that very weird Mecha'thun list. Where it was just Cycle, and then Hemet, and then... Cataclysm. Something like that. I felt this way, don't you die. I feel like it's that list. So it's like something with Cataclysm and Hemet. Okay. So that replaces something about the voodoo and you doing too. Okay. No, that doesn't work. I guess I just have to do... I can play this too. This into hero power, depending what... That was not best case scenario, but it's still pretty solid. I feel like we lose this turn. Everything has -2 in his hand. Oh, I guess I burn a card, huh? I didn't even think about playing around Dark Skies. Especially not if he had a chance of surviving. That had a chance of backfiring really hard. Okay. Well, that's something. That's something else. That was not the card I meant to play. But it doesn't matter at the moment. I'm pretty sure we just lose to a combo of some sort. So our armor actually did not matter there. But I didn't mean to play Bladestorm. The plan was to do Bladestorm into Bash. And I did fuck up again with a Mega Assembly. I always forget to count. Yeah. Cataclysm. Yep. Yeah, he actually just drew every single piece of draw in his deck, minus Blood Mage, and... No, just minus Blood Mage. Everything else was drawn in the first 6 turns of the game. I feel like, though, in this list you do want to play Hemet. At least have a name for the video, though. These are at least more interesting games. Although, I'm going to have to call it here. I'm sorry. It's still fairly long compared to the last couple of videos, which I'm not mistaken are 30 minutes. By the way, I am working on a new project, so I might do shorter videos for the next couple of weeks. I'm working on a cool project, I find. I really like working on this type of project. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, oh, I'm working on a project, because it's always the same thing. For those wondering if the Rogue video is going to happen, I said I was going to make a, kind of like my Demon Hunter video that I have, which is the problem with Demon Hunter. I was planning on making a Rogue one, but I haven't played Standard in a long enough time to really talk about it. And also, they announced nerfs. So I will be talking about those nerfs, I think, in tomorrow's video, since they go live the day after. So, yeah. Anyways, look forward to that in tomorrow's video. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, where we'll probably be playing, as I said, talking about the nerfs and playing some more Odd Warrior. And, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, alright, guys? Rep the gang. Peace.